Hey, happy Monday, everybody. We're going to continue our devotions through the daily devotions with Calvary Chapel Pastors. Today's is titled Having His Heart. It's by Zach Vestnys, Senior Pastor of Calvary Chapel Petaluma in Petaluma, California. Sorry if I slaughtered your name if you ever see this, Pastor Zach. But let's get into it. And saith unto him, See thou say nothing to any man, but go thy way, shew thyself to the priest, and offer for thy cleansing those things which Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. Mark 1:44, that's in the King James Version. Here, I'm actually going to do this in the New King James Version, because this is... I'm glad that you wanted to use this, Pastor Zach, but I can't read it this way. It doesn't make it any less true than what you have here, so I'm just going to look it up in a way that I could understand it, and a translation that helps me understand it a little bit more. All right, so Mark 2:4. Here, let's go actually to 144 first. Read it in that context. And said to him that is a leper, See that you say nothing to anyone, but go your way, show yourself to the priest, and offer for your cleansing those things which Moses commanded as a testimony to them. That's Mark 1:44. Now we're in Mark 2, verse 4. And when they could not come near him because of the crowd, they uncovered the roof where he was. So when they had broken through, they let down the bed on which the paralytic was lying. And Pastor Zach says here, I love the heart of the Lord. At the very end of Mark 1, he heals a leper and says, Don't tell anyone, just go to the priest and be cleansed. Mark 1:44. And he was trying to stay away from the crowd, like mentality and circus ministry. He desired to minister more personally and effectively, which hindered people from being able to get to him. The man through the roof in chapter 2. Lord, I desire that heart. The crowds really make me feel good about the ministry, but I confess I hide out, fail to reach out and touch base personally with people, and I minister less effectively, Lord. I desire to see you work, and for many to be saved, and for many to come to know you in your house, but most of all, I want my heart to be right in your sight. So, I see where he's coming from. What Pastor Zach is coming from is that Jesus did reach people in groups, but also he reached people personally. He would take the time to be with people, like his disciples, or with those who would come to him, like the leper, and just take that personal time. And I believe, if I could be honest, Pastor Zach, is that you were feeling a pastor's guilt, not being able to personally reach people. And sometimes you just can't. That's why you have people under you, your associate pastor, assistant pastors, people in the body that have that responsibility to go meet with people. And to be honest, yes, as a pastor, you are to shepherd the flock. But let's use Moses, for example. And I'm saying this as encouragement, not as a condemnation. Is Moses couldn't help the whole body of Israel. That's why Jethro said, get elders. Get people who are in charge of 10, of 100, and 1,000. And that's kind of the dilemma for pastors, is that idea. But having... that doesn't validate not having Jesus' heart. So, for you who are pastors that are watching this, keep on going. Continue to seek after the Lord. Be men after God's own heart, like David was a man after God's own heart. Love your congregation. Love the people in them. Love your neighbors and the people who don't believe who come into your congregation, and seek freedom from their sin. But don't feel guilty if there's somebody that gets who you feel like you've missed. Maybe someone in your congregation hasn't missed them. And just pray that somebody who was called to that person is called. So, all right, everybody. God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow.